Hey Flosstube, welcome back to Basic Stitches. I'm Jordan, and you can find me on Instagram at Little Stitch Girl Designs.
And I'm Jamie, and on Instagram you can find me as Jamie X Stitch.
We are both sick, so if we have a coughing fit, we will cut it out so that you don't have to listen to it. But also that's why we both sound really weird. We had a few questions this week. One was when we'll see Grandma again. Hopefully soon.
We were going to try to do a snippet with her yesterday.
And then we weren't prepared.
Yeah, and we had a bridal shower was hosted, and after it was done, we were all exhausted.
She's texting me right now, but...
Yeah, showing up on the screen.
But hopefully soon we'll get her on again. We were also going to have Jenna-Lynn join us, but she didn't bring any of her stuff up, so we're going to figure out a better time.
Which, we've mentioned Jenna-Lynn. She's my sister. Jordan's aunt. But she's a lot alike.
She was doing the Cricket Collection seasons with us too.
Mm-hmm. And then she's also working on the Haunted House.
Yeah, the Haunted House we showed in episode like 9 when we had Grandma on. She did that, and then my mom has done that. I was a little young at the time, so I didn't. But we were also asked, well, I was asked many, many, many times by lots of different people what fabric that we are all doing summer on, and I don't know. We got it from Embroidery Central or embroidery.com, and I need to go in there this next week to get some stuff, so when I'm in there I'm going to ask DoNa if she can kind of match the fabric and tell me what it is. So we're coming up with the answer for that.
It's on a 14, I know it's a 14 count and it's some lilac or purple color, but I'm not sure on the name.
I mean, it's really pretty, and I understand why everyone wants to know, because I like it. And then Belinda Z asked what music was in our Shepherd's Bush tour, and the song is called Reverie. It's by Claude Debussy, classical composer. It was a public domain royalty-free track, so we used that. We wanted to do a couple shout outs. We wanted to first thank Brian at Blitstitch for his kind words about us and about where we live. He graduated from USU, which I live right next to the campus, so...
Well, and your husband graduated
from there. Yeah, my husband
as well?
Just graduated in December from there. I went there for a few semesters, but haven't finished a degree or anything. But it's really cool for us to find people that have, like, the connections. Like, it's really kind of a small world. And then we had another person called Heather.
That she lives in Millville, which is a city just on the other side of Logan, where USU's at, on the south side of the valley, kind of. And that she's just a local stitcher, and she watched our Flosstube. That was fun. And
Priscilla from Priscilla and Chelsea has commented before that because her son played football for
San Diego State at
a college, and
it's San Diego.
And they played here at USU, and so she was here for a few days and like went to Shepherd's Bush, but she's also like seen kind of Logan, and so it's fun to see the like smallness of the world sometimes. Yeah. And then we wanted to shout out Jeanie Swartz. Yeah. We're so excited that she started a Flosstube, and we've loved both of her videos so far.
Yeah, she's got the 2 videos up, and they're both great.
I think she's doing her videos every Saturday, which is normally what we've been doing, but then
on occasion we hit Sunday, yeah.
And then when there's technical difficulties, sometimes it gets pushed to Monday. But we're really excited that she's joined the Flosstubers, and you should all go check her out because she's awesome. She has good taste in cross-stitch patterns.
Yeah, we have a lot of similar ones, and I've seen some more that she's even started. I'm like, ooh, I need to start that one now.
Yeah.
So
we all need to just have all of the patterns so that we aren't continually enabling each other, just so that we all have everything and don't need to get more.
I think there'll always be more to get.
So that's all of that. Now we can talk about our stitching.
Should we show our finish? So I have...
Well, Are we doing that one first, or are we doing our other ones? We have finishes, guys.
Okay, well, I'll show this.
I didn't bring my pattern.
Yeah, Cricut Collection, Summer.
I got really excited and had to share it yesterday on Instagram because I finished. I finished Summer, and I love how it turned out, all of it together, and like the chairs I talked about in our last video, how I changed the red chair over here so that the heart was centered, but how I didn't change it on the blue chair because I figured they're on opposite sides and it would look fine, and it does.
Do a close-up, start with the S. Yeah.
So,
She did such a good job. It looks very pretty. I like it.
I'm really proud of myself for being the last one to really get a good start on it, but the first one to finish. My competitive nature came out a little bit and I wanted to finish it first. Really, my only goal was to finish it before this video.
Okay, this isn't a finish for me. I'm just going to show it because she just showed hers. I'm on the E.
She made progress.
Yes, I did, because last time I think I was on the M, but I hadn't finished the carrots or the grapevine, so I have a little progress, but I still have, the R and the U and the S to go, so I still have 3 letters. So when I finish this E, I'll be halfway done. But that will be my main focus piece that I'll be working on, so it's all good. Jordan's looks pretty. She has other pieces she can work on now.
Oh, I have so many. Okay. I needed to get... I've kind of been a monogamous stitcher this past couple weeks because I was being competitive and wanted to get that done, but then also, like, it felt nice to be making a lot of progress on something. So with all of my, 6 WIPs that we talked about last time, I finished one, and that feels really nice.
That's good. Okay.
You have that one.
Oh, I have, let me reach the pattern. It is the tree lot from the Hometown Holidays Little House Needleworks. That's the one I was working on. I'm doing these the one a month, and my tree lot is done. So I'm not finishing any of them until they're all done, so I can finish them all, decide exactly how I want to finish them, and finish them together the same way. So it will not be an FFO, fully finished object, for a little while.
And that was a March finish, right?
Yes, March finish. Yes. And then, well, I have another March finish, but it's also my FFO.
Oh, yeah. I'm just trying to get to mine.
So, well, and I don't have, I don't have the pattern in front of me. So this is from the Year in Chalk from Hands On Design. Yeah. Kathy Haberman. But I was working on March in March, and Jordan was working on April in March.
Because I'm working a month ahead.
Yeah, and we both have our finish. So
we did them a little different from each other. Obviously there's different frames.
And I did the gingham fabric in the back.
And then mine is just black.
We magneted them on. The magnets are from Home Depot, and the washers, Home Depot.
I'm going to show you the awful back that is this, but they're fender washers. Mm-hmm. And that is just what we've used to magnet them on. Keep them straight, hopefully. Yeah,
and I love the finish. I talked last time, I did change the green and the white.
And I made the stems on mine green, so we both changed a little bit, but...
But really, just stitched to the pattern. And I found my frame for $5.99 at TJ Maxx. I like TJ Maxx. It's a very fun store to look through. I try to go there frequently, and I just kind of browse all the aisles. But
and this frame is from Walmart.
And it's very cute, too.
Better Homes and Gardens.
So, yeah. And I just did the one background where Jordan did the little bit of yellow as well. Yeah.
I'm going to do one of these for each of the months. So I think there'll probably be some that I can reuse fabrics on. Like the March and the May are both green, so I'm hoping I can use the same green fabric and not have to buy a ton of fabric. But I liked the little pop of yellow.
Yeah. And something you don't get, I don't know if you can tell, well, you can't tell. I like how, where this is magneted on the front.
Yeah,
like it kind of gives it the 3D effect. I kind of think that's fun. And so this is inspired by Priscilla on her finishes.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And then Kathy Haberman has been sharing some pictures of people finishing the April one, this one, the past.
Oh, I saw there was
days.
a gray one and it had, anyway, sorry.
But they've all been really cute.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of inspired by that, I took a super cute picture of mine because I was excited to finally FFO something. And so I took it outside and took some cute spring pictures. And I'll insert one of them here because I'm proud of it.
Okay. So, so that's all finishes. Do you have any other finish?
Nope.
I don't think so. So, should we go on to our
Whips?
Whips, what else we've been working on? So, I worked on the summer. I showed you that already. That was for me. And I worked on spring, Prairie Schooler, the country seasons. I did just a little bit on this. And
She's gonna make a mess. We always drop something in our videos.
Yes, we do. So that was just my little floss box. I did another sheep. And I've got it all filled in, everything.
Are you doing all the
completely
called for colors?
Yes, all the called for colors. And they're very cute. And so now there's a lighter, because there's the grass green and there's the lighter version of that I'm bringing down here, and there's tulips. And I'll continue to fill in. But it's, to this point, it's done. And so now I'm just filling in and doing the bottom. But it's coming along. That was just one night that I stitched on that, is all. You can show yours.
Okay. Because I worked like solely on the summer, I don't really have much progress. But last night I tried working on this Alice in Wonderland by DoNa Stitch. I'm doing this on 25 count Lugana. I did the 2 lines right there, the 2 turquoise lines down, and then the started line across, and that's all. But this is kind of going to be my progress for, or my main whip for the next little while, I think. Because I really like it, and I really have enjoyed stitching on the Lugana. I mean, I've pretty much just done Ada my whole life. But I've really liked stitching on the Lugana, and it's just really soft, and I love how the stitches have turned out. So I'm going to keep working on that. And then I have a not quite start. I have everything ready to go for...
Oh, that's how I am.
This is May from A Year in Chalk that I want to do this month and get it done so that I can put it up. So I just have everything ready. And I'm using the chalkboard Ada, oops, but then I'm also going to use not the fancy floss. For the green, I'm going to use this 320, which is the conversion. From whatever it calls for.
Oh, there it is. I could not find it in the bag.
Mistletoe is the color it calls for.
I have the same. I haven't started it. I have everything in the bag ready to go, and mine's the April, the one Jordan just finished. And I pulled out some colors of floss this morning, so I as well have the chalk. And then I pulled out 727's the yellow. I don't know what colors you used.
Oh, I don't remember. I was going to look and I forgot.
And then 581. Was that the one you brought for me? Anyway.
I think 581 was the green I used.
Okay, so, and I'm going to do the stems, the green, the way Jordan did, and then just the little bit yellow, and then the white chalk. And I have that all ready to go because that will be for April. And I think, I don't know, I shouldn't say this. I was going to say, I should try and stitch ahead and get ahead with you on May so that I'm stitching them a month ahead. So that especially where I have my frame finished now, so I can just put them up when they're done and enjoy them for the month. But there's so much to stitch. But maybe by the end of the year I'll be stitched a month ahead. I don't know. But that's ready to go. And because I finished the tree lot, I was going through all the hometown holiday patterns that I have and kitting them up. And this is the Needlework shop. And I had every floss color. I've just kind of stuck them in the back of here. I've got all the colors and everything I need for that one. So that's going to be my April Needlework shop. Or April hometown holiday that I'm going to work on is the Needlework shop.
And then something I forgot that I was going to say when I showed this, because we finished them together on Wednesday at Wednesday night dinner. I started a blog. I know a lot of stitchers have blogs like DoNa, Priscilla. There are a few others that I follow.
Michelle, Bendy, Stitchy, Trisha, 3L Threads. They have blogs.
Yeah. So I follow a lot of them, but I started one. So it's littlestitchgirl.com. And I'm going to put some stuff about this up there. I'm going to post some pictures of all of my finishes that I do because I realized that I haven't taken pictures of a lot of things as I've finished them. So I took all the pictures when I took pictures of summer. So I'll post some of that there and like with color conversions that I do and stuff like that.
And I have a blog, but I haven't done a lot with it. I've only got a couple posts. I had issues when I was trying to post on it with the photos. They were on my phone. They weren't on the Google. They weren't loading. I don't know. I got to tweak with it and play with it and figure it out a little closer. But I do have a couple items on there is all. I had a blog years and years and years ago.
And it was our family blog.
Yeah, it was kind of family blog, and there's some fun things on that I recently just looked back at and read and looked at it again. But I haven't done anything on that for 10 years. So there's
Loki's here to join us this week.
So I do have jamiexstitch.blogspot.com, but like I said, I haven't got it figured out. When I do more with it, I'll let you know.
I have to cough.
Okay, cough break.
Is that, what else do we have? Oh, we have haul. You have a lot of haul.
See, I've had a really...
Oh, I have a couple things for haul. You have a lot of haul, though.
You can show yours first.
Okay.
Because, yeah, I have had random last couple weeks, and I have not got a lot of stitching done. I have pulled my stitching out every night, and it sat on my lap, and I've fallen asleep because between physically exhausted or emotionally exhausted, it's just how it's been. So, but I sure have hit that buy button a lot.
And she's texted me and she's like, I did another order.
Alright.
I did a thing.
That's probably that's my thing. I did a thing.
Yeah.
That's her.
So I got some 16 count chalkboard Ada that I need to do more of my, well, year in chalk, but also the chalkboard ornaments. And we got a subscription to Just Cross Stitch magazine. And when you buy the digital subscription, you get like 3 years worth.
2 years of back issues.
It goes back to 2015. That's 3.
Well, April 2000. We just missed that.
Yeah, we missed the magazine that we really wanted.
And I wanted that one. So I'm going to have to see if I can buy it. Well, you can buy it on there.
Yeah. But I found out there are 2 more ornaments that Kathy Haberman did that are in the August and ornament issues in like 2015. So I'm going to have 2 more chalkboard ornaments to hang on my tree next year. I got this. It came in the mail. I had ordered it with our last video, but it came in the mail after. So this is Lizzie Kate. It's Gift of Love. I like the little fluffy sheep. I have a thing for sheep lately because they're so fluffy and fun, and I just dropped that, so.
Maybe we need to do this with the table in front of us.
We started that way, but then the lighting was bad. So. And then I got 2 books that are Winnie the Pooh. I love Winnie the Pooh. And I've actually done a couple, no, I did one.
You did Eeyore.
Eeyore. That was like my first ever finished cross stitch. But this is a whole book that has
They're cute.
25 designs. And I don't know that I'll even ever stitch them, but I love Winnie the Pooh, so I couldn't not get it. And then this is the baby collection. That's Winnie the Pooh, so it has, I think, about the same number of designs. So those came in the mail. I'd also ordered those before our last video, but they just got here. I've also ordered a few other things, but they're still in the mail. That's all my haul except other stuff.
Do you want to hold my puppy dog?
Come here, Loki.
Go get Jordan. Come here. So, something else, just because it's sitting in front of me, that I got when I was at TJ Maxx was this frame. So it has the clip, and it's kind of low. I don't know if I'll, depending on how it works, if I'll take it off or not. It has the jute twine, or it also has the thing. It was $4.99. I thought it would be cute. I might keep it. Oh, okay, pup. I might keep it the gray, or I might paint it white. I don't know. I haven't decided. But I thought it was super cute, and I actually got 2 of them. I didn't know if I needed 2, or if maybe Jordan would need 1, or what. But
who knows?
I got 2.
One of them has a little mistake on it, though. That's pretty funny.
I think it's this one that I showed you. Yes, so this is like to put like a tag in, and it should have the slot at the top.
So that you can slip it in and then it stays?
And the slot's at the bottom. So I need to get my little tiny screwdriver out and just swap that around. I didn't notice it till I got home, or else I would have picked up, because they had multiple of them. I would have just grabbed a different one that maybe they had got on the correct way. Silly people. But that's alright. It's not that big of a deal. So, oh, and I might put, I don't know, if the Prairie Schooler Country Seasons, I might put those on it.
I thought you already had framing for those.
Not for that one. No, not for that
the
one.
white one that's a clip like that.
Nope. That's for the snapshots.
Oh.
So, but that's on the lamb's wool Ada, because it's called for the lamb's wool, and I did it on called for, which it looks really good on that, but that won't look good on the gray. So if I put that on it, that's when I'll probably paint it the white. And then I got a bag of haul. Like I said, I've been tired, but apparently you can still hit a button. And this is actually not a purchase. This is my
subscription,
monthly subscription to Victoria Sampler Moto Threads, which every month I get them, and I just think they're so beautiful. I'm going to start swapping them out in patterns, because I've got enough of a collection now. But, I can't see it. Can they see it?
Do you have red or white? Something white to put behind it?
Oh, remember I said I was going to keep that brown board?
I don't have anything to really put
Here.
behind it. The lighting just is never perfect for them.
No, but they are beautiful. They're really pretty.
They're super bright and springy and fun.
And I had said previously that I may change and get the primitive, but you know, I really like the bright colors. I like primitive. I like both.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to keep with the bright for a little while longer. I would like more of a selection of them before I change to the primitive colors. Can't get those in the bag. Did our dog disappear?
Yeah, he ran away.
Okay. Probably heard somebody in the kitchen getting food or something. The dog's right under your feet when that happens.
Especially when my kids are here, because he knows who is the messy eaters.
They will drop everything to him. So, this is just some stock. So, I'm stitching the Hometown Holidays on the 16 count Country French Cafe Mocha. And so I just got another piece of that because I'm almost down to my last piece. And then the 16 count Country French Lace, because I've commented and I had more ideas of stuff I wanted to stitch on that. So I just got another piece, just a little bit of a stock to have. Let's see. Oh, Nell from Little House yellow
Little yellow
yellow house was selling some stuff on Stash Unload.
And she just had her baby.
She did.
He's
James,
super sweet.
Yes, so
she posted
sweet.
a few pictures on Insta.
Yeah, and congratulations to you. So anyway, I got these from Nell on Stash Unload because I saw her stitching this and I had screenshot it on my phone when I was watching the video and I was like, I need that pattern. And then she sold it and stuff. And then she also had this, the jacks. What's it called? Playing with jacks. And I love those. Even though the one in the front has the jack-o'-lantern face, I would leave it up even possibly for Thanksgiving because, I mean, I like it. This is one I've looked at several times. It's huge. I didn't realize how huge it is. I do like it. I don't have an idea when I'm even going to start it, but I got it for a good deal on Stash Unload. American Flag Quilt Sampler by Rosewood Manor. And each of the little quilt squares are for one of the states. And it even says the states by them. And so just the quilt blocks. So I just really, I thought that was a fun flag design. And so anyway, found that on Stash Unload. Oh, there's the cardboard piece. I said, oh, we could just hold that up behind stuff. Who knew?
That's a great piece of stash.
So,
haul.
Yeah, well, I keep all those little boards that they send with for Do Not Bend because then when I'm shipping something out, I'll have one to stick in as well. So, this is just to add to the collection. I have, did I show the fabric? I got the fabric, the French lace in. Did I show it last week? Last video? 2 weeks ago? Anyway, but I do have my fabric now. It's the French lace that I'm going to use. And so now I got the Grandpa's pickup. And so I've got the 3 first patterns. And then I also got the basket full of springtime. And actually there's the purple, prim purple color that came in with my Victorian model threads. I think would be perfect because that banner is in a purple. And I think it would be the perfect color for that. So that's with Thy Needle and Thread. Or Brenda Gervais, sorry. Yeah, which, same. So, and then I got Bless Our Home. Oops, sorry, it bent. There, I should take out the plastic, huh? Anyway, it's it's Americana Home, and it's...
Priscilla and Chelsea are doing
the stitch along, and I thought it was cute. I'll probably change. I don't know if I'll use some of the colors from this, some of the colors that Priscilla's doing. I'm just gonna go to
Maybe throw a few Victorian moto in there.
Right. I'm just gonna like look what I have, put it together, and then also I need to go to Embroidery Central and pick up a few things.
Hopefully we'll make a trip there this week or next week.
So, and then I got
I forgot you got these.
Like I said, I need... Oh, I just dawned me. Okay, so I was able to only get one of these from Embroidery Central at the time that I just ordered off their online store and went in local, you know, just to pick it up. And it's the spring sampler, this Lizzie Hates Snippet. And then I was able to find the other 3 on 1, 2, 3 Stitch. So there's summer and autumn and winter. And I believe Jeanie was just working on one of them. I think it was the autumn one? I can't remember. I think she showed them in her first video, and I giggled because I'm like, oh, I just got those. We have a lot of similar patterns, so it's just funny. That
you have other stuff in there you need to go.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
But this, actually...
She has a lot of haul.
I didn't show my French lace that I got. This is for the Farmhouse Christmas. So I didn't show it. This is the big piece I ordered for that. So there's that. And then, okay, I saved them the biggest purchase I got for last. while I was in picking up that Lizzie Kate Spring sampler from Embroidery Central, I asked DoNa, I said, so, you know, Lizzie Kate's going out. I said I was looking for like patterns on your website and stuff, and she's like, well, yes, she's retiring, but she said she'd still be able to get some stuff from the distributors. Like, it's still going to be available for a little bit. You know, everybody had such a panic. Well, I still kind of have a little of a panic. I've been looking. There's some I want that I don't know that I'll get. But while I was in there, I said, well, the two patterns I really, really wanted, and Jordan did as well, was Halloween rules and Christmas rules. And she did not have all the Halloween rules in, so she was ordering them for me. But I got all the Christmas rules. And if you don't know what it is, which I'm sure everybody does, when you put it together, that's what they all look like.
And then the topper is free on Lizzie Kate's
Yes,
website.
and I'm going to get on, and I assume Lizzie Kate will leave those on, but I'm going to get on and save that, just so I have it to stitch them. But this is going to be a fun start. So anyway, I have all the Christmas rules, and DoNa had ordered me in the Halloween rules that they didn't have at the time I was there.
So she'll have all of those
As well.
hopefully later this week or next week when we go into Embroidery Central. They'll be in.
Yeah. And then there's more, the things that I did coming.
And that will
But
wait for a second.
yeah,
So-
I'll show those next time when I get them, when I actually have them here to say.
In our last regular update, we did 2 giveaways for the Dirty Ada.
The Dirty Girl.
All of you commenting and like, I don't believe I've ever told anyone that I'm a dirty girl, and like all those comments.
And then other people were like, oh yeah, I'm a dirty girl.
I'm a very dirty girl. And as we read comments, we were texting each other and just like laughing because you guys are so great.
Oh, well, and I'd read some of them to my husband, and he's like, what have you started? What have you done? And I'm like,
My
it's
husband
funny.
was listening as I was editing the video, and he's like, you guys are so weird.
It was funny.
It was funny.
It was all good fun. Nobody took it too far, so we're all good. Anyway.
So the winner of that was, I wrote it down,
Da, 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 da.
Jessica Johnson.
So if you can contact us on Instagram or YouTube, however, and we'll get your information so I can mail that out to you.
And then the other one we had was the Fantasia. This was my birthday giveaway.
That's a big giveaway. Those, I recently learned, I didn't realize this, but they are retired. They're not making them anymore.
Yeah, I learned that too, and I was like, I've been looking for the Rapunzel one, the Tangled.
Tangled, that's a sought after one.
Yeah.
Good luck.
So if anyone knows of one, and I just need the chart. I've never actually stitched a full kit, I don't think. I think I've always changed stuff out of it.
Yeah.
But if anyone knows of one, let me know. So this was Fantasia, and the winner was
Da, 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 da.
Katie Carmody. I don't know how to pronounce your last name, I'm sorry. But get in touch with me somehow and we'll get that to you.
That's fun.
So, and then we reached 1,000 subscribers.
That's like cool for us.
Yeah.
Because this is just like my little, or our little fun thing to do.
I mean, I brag to all my friends that like we're super cool because we have a YouTube channel together. But it's like to know that many people actually care to watch us again. Like,
it's really fun.
Yeah.
It's cool. Well,
So-
we thank you all.
So we decided to do a sal for our 1,000 subscribers.
Sal. Just
Like
for
celebration.
Fun.
But with that, we are going to be doing a giveaway as well. So we decided
A summer
Yeah.
style, a summer type pattern.
and deciding what pattern to do.
We both had thoughts and opinions on what we wanted, but we agreed on this.
We both had lots of ideas, and A lot of them we're still going to stitch, but maybe not both of us.
Well, and some of them, the patterns weren't available at this time, so we wanted it to be something that patterns were available that people could get it stitched with us. So
we got the patterns for Country Cottage Needleworks, Up, Up, and Away.
And the reason we're holding 3 up is...
one of them's a giveaway.
One's for Jordan, one's for me, and one is a giveaway. So you can stitch Up, Up, and Away with us. And the reason for me that I was like, yep, that's the one, is I loved the colors. Oh, I don't know if you can see them. The colors are so sweet.
And then you look like, oh, it's floppy.
The coral.
Down at the bottom, the flowers and the cute little house, and I loved the flowers and the grass and the little picket fence.
I love how the fence goes along the grass line and everything.
It's just so cute, and we had a lot that we looked at. Most of them we were like, those aren't really the bright colors we want, and or
yeah, we would have changed so many, or they were out of stock, and yeah. So this is the one we both really liked.
And then I got my fabric for it.
Yes.
And I'm using the 16 count Sea Spray, Ada. And so I think the white clouds and everything will show up cute on it because it's the blue. And
the color it is stitched on is a Star Sapphire Linen by Wichelt. So, and I'm just going to do mine on my French lace.
Always French lace.
Yeah, so that's okay. I think the colors will pop and be pretty on it. That's just what I want to do. So ours will actually be different than each other's.
Yeah. Oh, and she's changing some things even about the pattern.
Yeah, I might. Well, I don't know if I'm going to do the words and just bring the balloons down, or if I'm going to leave the top off and just bring some clouds down. And because I really love the house and the fence and the bottom part of it, and so I don't know if I'm going to do just that bottom part and just put some clouds down over here where the words are. I think I'm going to start on the bottom with the grass and work my way up, which is not typically the way I stitch. And just decide as I go.
For stuff like this.
Yeah, but just decide as I go. So that's...
We also have another sal that we're doing, which this one has kind of been thrown together, but we're really excited to do it. So we're co-hosting this one with... My mom's not very happy with it.
I am
She's like
happy.
Excited, but she's overwhelmed.
I'm excited, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I have so many projects right now I want to work on, and we're just adding more, and... But I'm way excited, and I do want to start them.
So we're co-hosting this one with Shauna from Adelaide Cottage Podcast and Jeanie Swartz. And we've kind of been talking about it for a while. But this is the wordplay series from With a Needle and Thread. And so our plan is that we're going to start May 1st with the June pattern so that we're stitching a month ahead. And then we're going to do the next one the next month. So we're going to do kind of one a month, but we're doing the month ahead.
So this is the June one. Oops. I hope you can see that very well. Sorry, trying to get it. Maybe let's take it out of the paper where you...
So the... Oh, I didn't even talk about the hashtag for the other one.
Oh!
For
we'll do it in a second.
Yeah, for this one, all 3 of us are going to use... Or all 4 of us, I guess, because there's 2 of us. But all 3 channels. We're going to use the hashtag WordplaySal. And then, like, on... You can tag it on... YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, and I'm really excited to stitch all of these. I think it's going to be really fun, especially to do it all together.
Well, and I had talked about that I was going to change to the primitive colors of the Victoria model for these, but the more I think about it, I really like bright, fun colors. That was one of the things when we were looking for the other stitch along, the bright colors, and so I think I'll kit these up, and I may just change some of them and add brighter fun colors and try to use some of my Victoria model threads that I have that are the brights. So if whatever I do, I will, on my hashtag, the wordplay and stuff, I will put the colors I use on Instagram. So if I do change them up, I'll share that in case somebody likes it.
And for that one, the start date is May 1st.
For the wordplay.
The wordplay.
May 1st.
That gives you enough time to hopefully gather materials. Gives me enough time to gather materials so that we can all get ready. I mean, you can start earlier and
yeah, but
like
just
stitch at your own pace, but that's kind of our progression that we've talked about. So that's the hashtag wordplay Sal. And then for the up and away from Country Cottage Needleworks, we're going to use hashtag basic up and away.
Because we're basic.
I'm going to get a video of my daughter saying, yeah, basic, because she says it all the time and it's hilarious. But that's she was saying that to me one day, and that's why I came up with the name Basic Stitches.
Yeah, basic.
Yeah, basic.
So
basic up.
Basic up and away.
Up and away.
We're not going to use the second up.
Yeah,
we're going to try to keep
basic up and away.
Yeah. And to win that pattern.
When are we starting that?
Oh. Next week? With our next normal Flosstube video.
So in 2 weeks.
So in 2 weeks. We'll do our Stitch With Me next Saturday. So Saturday someday. If Wednesday's the 11th, then Saturday is the 14th.
I got it.
Okay.
So Saturday the 14th will be our Stitch With Me.
So the 21st.
21st
will be our next regular Flosstube.
Basic up and away.
And that's when we'll start the basic up and away. And then May 1st, which is a Tuesday, we'll start the wordplay
Style. That's fun.
Yeah.
So many things. And, you know, but then it's like there's the Priscilla and Chelsea's Bless Our Home Sal, too. And besides everything else I'm stitching.
But then she's also doing the monthly Year in Chalk and the monthly Little House Needleworks and
No.
Yeah, Little House Needleworks, but it's Hometown Holidays.
Yes.
And isn't there one more monthly that you're doing?
Well, no, the others are seasonal.
I
have 2 other monthly Lizzie Kate. There in my stash stuff. I have so many seasonal ones. Yeah, but not all this year apparently.
And I have now the wordplay and Year in Chalk and my ornaments. So mine are a little more easy to handle. Our question
For the week.
And also to win the pattern. Sorry, this cold is like messing with my brain. To win the up and away pattern, answer the question, how do you stitch? And what I mean by that is like what you use. Do you use like a Q-snap, a hoop, a scroll frame, stitch in hand?
Loki wants to be the video this week apparently.
Stretcher bars, which I don't actually know what those are. But
I think they I don't know that they use them for cross stitch. I thought that was for the counted canvas.
Oh, I thought that
from my
Caroline had talked about using those,
but I thought she doesn't on her counted canvas pieces.
Oh, probably.
Well, and I'm very intrigued. I know, happy. With the roller frame, DoNa. If you know DoNa, you watched any of her videos. She's done multiple videos on roller frame and blog posts about it. And then Nell, she just got a really good score from Little House Needleworks. Right, Little House.
I don't know.
Little yellow house. Oh my gosh, there's so many little houses. She scored and got a whole set of roller frame sidebars and rods on Stash Unload, and she loves them, and DoNa loves them, and they said they hold your tension really good, like great, and made in the USA, you know. Anyway, so I'm intrigued on those. I've been kind of Google searching.
So to answer
rabbit hole.
a little bit. We do that a lot. Answer what you use to stitch, what kind of frame you use, or if you stitch in hand. Be a subscriber, and don't mention giveaway or winning or anything like that.
Nope.
that's all I have written down. So I think we're done.
I think so. I've got quite the assortment over here. I hopefully really promise to try to have some progress before 2 weeks. Like I said, this last couple of weeks, and you know, everybody's lives get busy. It shouldn't be an excuse, but life was busy.
Well, planning the bridal shower kind of took a lot out of all of us, I think.
It was, yeah, it was a couple nights of stitching because I was doing all the desserts and stuff and just the preparation, making them, and then the going out to purchase all the stuff, you know, the ingredients and stuff I needed to make, and then, yeah, there's been a few other things, but it's been busy. Well, and one night for stitching, instead of stitching, we did the FFO.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's just been other things going on, so... And it's not bad, it's just busy.
And then I thought of another thing. So in our Stitch With Me video on Saturday, a week and a day ago, we talked about how we didn't know exactly what we were going to do, if we were going to, like how often we were going to do Stitch With Me's. I think we've decided that what we're going to do is kind of alternate weeks. So we'll do, like this week we're doing a Flosstube. Next week it'll be a Stitch With Me, and then we'll just kind of continue in that pattern every week. So we get one video a week, and then they'll just alternate what they are.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's all.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us. We appreciate everyone for joining us, for stopping by, for watching our videos.
For all of your so many kind comments.
I know. I love it. And I have not been able to answer back to all of you, comment back, but I do read them all. My breaks at work, I'll sit and, like, they tell me I phub them at the the table of the women that I go to break with. They're like, would you stop phubbing us, because I phone snub them and I ignore them because I'm reading all your guys' comments and checking in on Instagram and see what everybody's doing, and so...
I was telling my husband today while I was getting ready how there are so many people here that I feel like we've kind of become friends. Like,
right.
I mean, there are people that live all over the place, and then there are the people that have lived right here, and so like I just feel like the community is so close and so kind, and I feel like I've met so many people through it, and my husband was like, "Aw, this is all precious." He's like sitting there trying to talk to me about other stuff, and I'm like, "But my friends."
Well, but thanks for joining us. We really do appreciate it, and whether we've commented back or not, we do read them all and appreciate your taking the time to comment and like and subscribe.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
Yep. And
we will see you next week for a Stitch With Me,
and
or Stitch With Us.
Yeah.
And the
and
following
2
weeks for our regular Flosstube.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.